Hello, my beautiful ducklings, it's your friendly Gopher and I'm back again with another Steven Universe vlog, and today's episode is Message Received, and in this episode it picks off right where the last one left off, but now the gems are back on Earth, and Steven is still skeptical about that little pyramid thingy that Peridot took from the moon base, so when he goes in and talks to her about the Diamond Authority, she says that all gems are kind of made to serve the Diamond Authority, which we already know from the last few episodes. But she herself is bound, and she's sworn to a Yellow Diamond, who obviously one of the Diamond Authorities, and she will stop at nothing, even pretending to like the crystal gems, which she has been doing for the last few episodes, I guess, in our time, the few episodes. And so while while it might seem like she's helping the gems, she's not. She just wants to, get back to, homeworld at any cost and still make a communication. And so Steven tricks her to turn it around, steals her little triangle thing, and locks her inside the car with a child-proof lock, which is hilarious. By the way, I love that line. You're not getting out of here, Peridot! That's a child-proof lock! She's like, no! That's good times in Steven Universe. But it turns out that the little pyramid thing is a communication signal madoodle, I guess. It's a communication pod, like a phone. I don't know. It communicates with Homeworld is the important part. And Peridot was going to use it to contact a Yellow Diamond and to tell her, come pick me up from Earth. I don't like it. I want to go home. It's cold. I don't like it. And so while she's locked inside the car door, or not inside the car door, while she's locked inside the car, rather, Steven tells the crystal gems about the thing he found, and they instantly know what it is, and they kind of feel bad. Well, they're really mad that Peridot would betray their trust after, so long. She's a... I'm going to use the Star Wars thing here. She's a traitor! Traitor! And you take out my spinning sword and whip it around and be like, traitor! Force Awakens is so good. This isn't even Steven Universe related. I just, while on the subject of traitor! Force Awakens is really good. Oh, it's a really good movie. Alright, anyway. Well, sorry. For those who are skeptical of still seeing it, after what, I don't know, everyone else in the world has seen it, fourth highest grossing movie of all time, and it hasn't even been out for a month yet. Yeah, so yeah. If you haven't seen it, can I come live under that rock with you? No, but I digress. So, yeah, the gems are pretty mad at Peridot, but Peridot breaks out with that giant fighting robot from that episode whose name escapes me momentarily. I think it's back at the barn, isn't it? I think it is. Anyway, the one where Peridot gets punched in the face. That's funny. So she uses that giant, crab robot thing she made in a few episodes prior to steal the teleportation thing back. So Amethyst makes a helicopter. Well, Amethyst turns into a helicopter, and they go and they chase after her. And they eventually catch up to her. They have a big fight, but Peridot gets away. Well, she doesn't get away, but she activates the triangle thing to a point that the crystal gems can't stop her. All they can do is hide, and they do. They hide and listen in on the conversation that Peridot is having with Yellow Diamond. In which, while we do see Yellow Diamond, it's cool. She's voiced, and I'm sorry, you know how I am with the '80s. You know how I love the '80s, but I just can't remember this girl's name off the top of my head. And when I heard it wasn't someone I was like, wow, really? They got Kate Bush to do this voice, which would be the most obscene '80s reference if they did. But it's some '80s lady, I think, if I remember correctly. It's an '80s pop star. And not Kate Bush. Kate Bush in Steven Universe would be amazing, but no, it's not Kate Bush. It's not Kim Deal. Kim Deal would be great too. Oh man, let me just keep saying these names. You probably have no idea who they are. That's a great way. So I digress further. We see Yellow Diamond. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. She's not like, it's not like a design that makes me go, oh! Look at it. It's okay. I mean, it's not like, she doesn't do anything super amazing. It's not like the reveal of Garnet or, other surprises the show had that didn't relate to Garnet. I you know what I mean. You know, it's cool, I guess. Maybe this is just a personal thing, but, you know, whatever. It's like, okay, that's what Yellow Diamond looks like. You kind of saw her from that thing they showed at Comic-Con. You know, it's the profile of her head, that little, like, triangle, looks like stairs. Yeah, looks cool. I mean, she's not like like an amazing design, but it's not like a, you know, plain dumb design. I actually, and this might be a problem, I actually liked the design of her Pearl better than I liked her. And you might be thinking like, look at you. I don't know. I think it was either this like simplicity of the Pearl design, or it was just really cool for me to see a Pearl under somebody else's command. Like we saw Blue Diamond's Pearl in the answer. This is a Yellow Pearl. I'm guessing that the Pearl we know is a kind of Pearl we'll find out in a later episode. There's a lot of theories jumping around about how Rose is Pink Diamond. Personally, I think those rumors are garbage, but you know, I don't really do these videos to get into you know, the conspiracies and theories of the show. But I will state that the Yellow Diamond the Pink Diamond thing with Rose, garbage. All right, what else do you need to know? Her gemstone isn't a diamond; it's a rose quartz. What? Yeah, wouldn't her name be Pink Diamond if she was, oh, I don't know, Pink Diamond? That's right, dangus. Alright, and yeah, she has her own pearl. Okay, but, you know, we've heard before that they're disposable, you know, they're just disposable gems, which, okay, well, we heard before they're disposable gems, so anybody can have them. It doesn't match up. It's just a stupid theory, so stop sending me all these YouTube comments talking about how it is, because it's stupid! I digress! On the subject of these multiple gems being made for people, we learned that Peridot is not a unique gem. She is just another, like, kind of like a Pearl, just another call code, normal. She has her own, you know, like, call code to her. You know, she's, you know, Alpha 236 Alpha, I don't know, something like that, you know. But she does mention that she's a unique gem cut when she talks about her ranking, which is really cool. If you don't know what a gem cut is, it's the cut that a gem is made out of. It's not really like... It's pretty self-explanatory. It's like the cut of the gem that you see. Very, very cool. I would have loved if they went, it's like, you know, like, I'm this on the Richter scale, but then that would be way too obscene. But no, we learned that Peridots are standard issue kind of devices, and more surprisingly, we learned that Jaspers are kind of disposable, or there's multiple Jaspers about. Yellow Diamond says, what is the status, or, you know, what's going on with the Jasper that I signed with you? So, you know, she says a Jasper, not the gem that I signed with you. She says a Jasper, which obviously means, you know, there's probably a bunch of other Jaspers. Does that mean that there's multiple lapis lazuli? I don't know how to say her name, apparently. Lapis Luigi. I'm sorry, I messed it up. That's our little joke here. Those who've been in the fandom for a while. Yeah, the Grumpet Studios fandom's pretty strong, I'll tell you that. No, but, no, does that mean there's more, multiple Lapis Luigis? Personally, I think, Lapis Luigi has a little bit more to her than, I wouldn't say lets on, but, you know, a little bit more to her. She seems like a pretty unique thing, but then again, I thought that about Jasper and Peridot, and turns out they're not, you know, anything special per se. So, you know, whatever. Keep surprising me, Rebecca. Actually, please keep surprising me. No, so when Yellow Diamond says that, you know, they'll be over to Earth shortly to destroy it, Peridot says, no, don't. There's so much life and so much we can learn from this planet. But Yellow Diamond ain't having none of that. She says she's gonna, you know, come over right away and destroy it. But Peridot ain't having none of that either. So she, you know, just freaks out on Yellow Diamond, completely disrespects the Diamond Authority, and causes an uproar in little old Yellow Diamond, even to the point of calling her. And these are kid-friendly vlogs, so I'm gonna just spell the word out. A CLOD. It's bad. You don't say that to people. I don't walk up to Obama and say, Claude. You know what? Actually, I'd like to imagine someone calling Obama a Claude. He would just be so confused. Like, to anybody who doesn't watch Steven Universe, it's not like it's like calling someone a poo-poo head. It's not like a killer insult. I wouldn't like, someone's not gonna call me a jerk and be like, well, you're a clod. That'd show him I'd get the upper hand there. I'd walk away happy. He'd be sad. He'd be using that one later. No, no, but she rebels, I guess, against the Yellow Diamond. Yellow Diamond ain't having it. Hangs up on her and is seen as a traitor. Oh, I have too much fun with these vlogs. No, so this has been a great week, actually. No, I digress further and further. So yeah, they throw away the teleportation thing, it explodes, and as Steven says, and the rest of the gems agree, that Peridot is now part of the Crystal Gems. And does this mean that we'll get a different theme song for tonight's episode, or, next group of episodes? I don't know, that'd be cool. I'd love to hear, I'd love to see how Peridot snakes her way into the theme song. I mean, it seems pretty set how it is. You kind of have to change the melody a little bit to add Peridot. Garnet, amethyst, pearl, and I can't think of it. No, but yeah, Peridot's part of the Crystal Gems now. Whether that was just a joke or just, actually real, cool to hear anyway. And I really can't think of too much to say about this episode. I will say, it seemed really, really short. And I don't know if that was just me, but it seemed like it went by really quickly. And now thinking back when I did my synopsis of it, of course, the synopsis took 11 minutes, but it's Griffith Studios. What do you expect, Joe Pesci walking around? It's pretty basic. You can just explain it in 2 sentences. Peridot betrays homeworld. No, Peridot betrays the gems, gets the teleportation thing, or not teleportation, communication thing, but also betrays homeworld. It's pretty simple. It's as simple as it gets for a Steven Universe episode, although I won't be quick to judge on that because Onion Friend is literally just talking to Onion's mom and getting guys, and all that implies. Or gals, I guess, getting gals. But anyway, I digress further and further because this is the digressing vlog today. Yep, pretty basic episode, honestly. I can't think of too much to say that wouldn't, that would be like a groundbreaking insight into the episode. It was, it was good. And it's going to disappoint so many people that I didn't really care about Yellow Diamond that much. I wasn't dying to see what she looked like. I'm more dying to see all the other diamonds and understand a lot more about the gem lore than I am just know what she looks like. Obviously, it's a step forward in that direction, but, it's cool, I guess. I will admit, and I'll probably use it as the thumbnail for this video because I love it so much, the face she makes when Peridot calls her a clod, the face, that's pretty good, If she does more of those, like if she's like a goofy sort of character, I can get behind that. If she's like, authorial but also goofy, I can get behind that. But for an introduction episode, yeah, whatever. And I hope this is the last time that Peridot betrays the gems. It's not like tiring anymore, but it's kind of like, we're gonna do the betraying thing. It's kind of lame, I guess. Just after a while, this is off the top of my head the second or third time, including this episode, that she's betrayed the gems and then came back to help them. I don't know. I think it's done now. I can safely assume it's done now. It seems more legitimate in this episode than it has any other episode, so I'm gonna guess that she's done betraying them now. But only time will tell, and the last episode of the Steven Bomb, which I think it's called like a log entry 788675309, something like that, is tonight, and that'll wrap up Steven's birthday week. I think there's gonna be another hiatus after Steven's birthday week, and if there is, come on, guys. I mean, thanks for the episodes, but I don't want another hiatus. I want more episodes. But, yeah, thanks for sticking with me this vlog. I got a little off the rails sometimes. Stupid pink diamond theory's got to grow a brain if you're going to be in the Phantom one and you just leave people. I've tried so hard. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm done talking about the episode now, so if you don't want to hear me talk about, recent events, then just end the video now. But no, talking about this, okay, in relation to the whole Pink Diamond thing and people in the Steven Universe community, a lot of people have asked me to make a video about the whole Zammy drama, I think that's her name, on Tumblr and everything. And if, the Steven Universe, because I don't want to be that guy, but I have been here since the beginning, if, I've seen the Steven Universe fandom implode on itself, and if I, the key holder, that's stupid, and know anything that could possibly, change the fandom for the better, I'm not the one that makes the show and controls the fandom. I mean, I'm not even that popular on YouTube, really, amongst Steven Universe fans. Not that many people know me. I've just been here doing it for a long time. So I'm afraid that I don't really have any insight to offer on this whole Zammy thing. I just don't care. I mean, I'm sorry, it might sound mean. I know it was a horrible thing. She, tried to take her own life. But I just don't care, really. I don't want to get into that drama, because if I get into that drama, I'll say something somebody else doesn't like, and then everybody's got a big fat hairy deal in the hands. So, I'm sorry I didn't address it sooner, but it just came up to me. So yeah, pretty much, a lot of people asked me to talk about the Zammy drama and all the horrible things that went on with the fandom a few months back. No, I don't want to. Too bad. I don't care. I will not talk about it. So, there you have it. I have nothing to tell you about it. So please, please respectfully stop asking me to talk about it in one of my vlogs. I would not like to bring outside sources into this children's show. So, with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow or tonight or whenever I make the vlog for the final episode of the Steven Bomb. But until then, I will see you guys later. Do a thumbs up or subscribe, whatever. If you're new to the channel, would you like what you see? Should I cut my hair? I don't care. Whatever, I'm out of here. You know what? Okay, whatever. I don't even like vlogs anyway. I don't even know.